I think about quitting every time I film a trick. This is a nightmare.
Vert fucking sucks.
But I mean, that's the whole point of it. I kind of like the getting frustrated part of skating. It shouldn't be easy, I think. At first it was so fun. We were just going to Tony's, filming, doing a bunch of random tricks. And then we kind of decided to actually film the vert part, and that's when it became a little bit of suffering. What I grew up watching was vert stuff. So I don't know, I'm trying to recreate everything I grew up watching as best as I can. And hopefully people will be stoked on vert again and try and remind people, I don't know, that it's the sickest thing ever. This has got maybe the earliest video of me skating, I think. I'm probably 7. Backside air? Come on. I was a street skater. See that? Shake John sticker on my helmet? Dude, I was a cool 6-year-old. Home angled 1080. It's probably the best my mom's ever filmed something, honestly. My mom literally will show this to anybody. The mailman will come by and she'll be like, "Did you know what my son did?" And of course it's not in the spot it's supposed to be in. It was a long journey. A lot of annoying ups and downs, and I don't know, there's weird Olympic politics stuff, but it's pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know, just being a skater and having an Olympic medal is a weird thing. But at the same time, it is I don't know, it's an Olympic medal. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I don't know, Tom is just driven. He doesn't rest on his accolades, even when he got the silver medal in arguably the biggest event of last year, straight to the vert ramp, to doing the heaviest stuff. It's unreal. Most people would have just been on the party train for months after that. He went and did a bunch of talk shows and then politely asked me to put a 16-foot gap in my ramp.
I remember growing up watching the White Album a lot, and in there they have this little segment where they made the channel 4 sheets wide, and I just remember Tony and Sean and Bucky doing some crazy stuff over it. So we asked Tony if we could kindly take his ramp apart and try and recreate that, so that's what we're doing.
Did you guys get the direction?
Towards the piano?
Straight.
The piano with the back leg.
Turn.
Okay. Look at the wall set.
That's good, dude. Dude, that looks fucking so wide.
We gotta do one more, yeah. 16 feet, 4 sheets.
Yeah, no, we gotta put the flat in first. So,
It's good?
I don't know.
It's big.
Tell me. You go first.
Okay. These are some old boards that I haven't seen in
I don't know, like 15 years maybe. Damn, I was claiming it hard. First 1080 on a skateboard ever. That's what I wrote on there. That's funny. March 26, 2012. Some little kid asked me the other day if I could still do one, and I told him no. And he was like, oh, so you're worse now? And I was like, yeah, pretty much. I've been doing stuff with Tony since I was like 9 probably. The first time I did anything, he asked me to come to this demo. He was like, yeah, I'll go over you. You just do like a frontside grind, super mellow. And I was like, nah, not down at all. I'm still scared to do doubles. I don't like doing it. And when I was a kid, I had no problem saying no. So I didn't do it a couple demos for a few years after that. I think he was a little bummed at me.
I don't remember that. Just to squash the false narrative. I don't, like asking people to do doubles is not some test that I put people through. It was just more like, hey, do you want to? Cool, if not. That had nothing to do with Tom not being there again.
Dude, the fucking loop. So over that thing.
Oh, dude, the loop. He didn't really follow the instructions. How else can I say it? Follow the line. If you're gonna try the loop, stay on the line. Because usually people end up carving their way out of the loop through the entrance.
Tony's like, I've done it 1,000 times. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm also 14 and really could only skate vert.
Tom overcarved it. So he came out of the edge and he missed the pads and broke his shoulder.
But Tony felt so bad that he bought me a PS4, so, you know. When I was like 14 getting a PS4, it was right when they came out. It was almost worth it. I mean, there was like a few years, probably like right when COVID started. I just like wasn't skating, was definitely like kind of partying too much and drinking too much. And then tragically, Henry Gartland passed away. I lived with him for like 6 months. And then me and Vincent moved into our own place. And then Henry and Jake moved in their own place. And then a couple months later, he passed away. Well, actually, it'll be 4 years tomorrow. It was very surprising because he was just like always the nicest, had a smile all the time. And I just think no one really saw it coming. So like just rocked all of us. And it was just a very sad situation. After that, it was just kind of, I don't know, I just felt out of place for a while and definitely started just indulging too much, and that kind of went on for too long, and then got kicked off Vans, didn't make the last Olympic team, and it was just kind of a lot going on for a while. And then COVID too, so like there was nothing happening. There was no like trips or contests going on. No one was traveling. No one was really skating. At least I wasn't skating that much. And then, yeah, I don't know. I needed to get my shit together, and then 2 years later, I'm sober and I'm here. The next combi's coming up, and it's also like the only contest that was like local-ish for me. So I grew up skating at Vans, and it obviously has a place in my heart. The pool party definitely had the coolest trophies. It was always on Star Wars Day, which is what, May 4th, right? Oh, okay. They're also old and falling apart. I think my favorite's probably the 2015. I don't know, it just made me feel less of like a vert baby. And I was like finally kind of over that part of my life, I guess. We're here at the block, the combi. We're coming today for my first day of practice. People have been skating for a couple days now, but yeah, it's been a while. I'm excited and also nervous, but I haven't been here in so long, and like I used to only come here for the contest, so I feel like I'm like in that weird contest mode again.
He was about 15 years old, right here at the Vans Combi Pool. He took first place. I think he blew everybody's mind there. And then ever since then, Tom has been the guy to beat here at the Vans Combi Pool. I mean, year after year, he defends his crown. And here we are, 2025. Tom Schaar is skating better than ever. Tom was mainly a vert guy, but to take those vert skills and put him in the combi pool, mixing the lines and the style, and like just stuff that no one else is doing. Difficult stuff, stylish stuff. And that's what sets Tom Schaar apart, and why he probably will be the 2025 Vans Pool Party champion. At least that's where I got my money. I got my money on Tom Schaar.
Dude, it felt like a high school reunion. I was nervous as shit, honestly. But it was good. Grayson showed up and he's like, I'm so nervous too. And I was like, oh, okay, we're all just kind of tweaking out. Today's the day. Combi. final hurrah. I don't really get nervous until they say my name. Dropping in now, until I hear Duncan's voice, which is also kind of soothing, you know? It's therapeutic. But no, as soon as they're like, all right, you're up, then I get like the butterflies in my stomach, kind of. Oh, my dad's on the deck. He's in the scene. He's probably more stressed about this contest than watching me at the Olympics, I bet. Because this was like, I grew up skating here, and he probably drove me to Vans 1,000 times when I was a kid. So this is our Super Bowl. Yeah, how you doing? Good, man. How you doing?
Good to see you. We saw you out here Wednesday, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're ripping it.
Thanks, man.
What can we expect to see today?
I don't know. It's just good skating from everyone. It's going to be sick.
High energy, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Kill it, man. Have fun.
Thank you, man.
All right.
See you guys.
Fun, dude.
Thanks,
That's
man.
the key right there, man.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Hey, man.
How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing? How you doing?
Pool party, are you ready? Let's go! Next in, he's a 4-time champion like nobody else in the pro division. Makes a noise for Tom Sharp.
Not many. You stoked? Oh, unbelievably, yeah. It's such a great place, and I had 2 really good hot dogs. It's just been a fantastic day. Thank you.
Another funny story about Tom. We have this thing called the 10% rule. If you won 25, that's like $2 grand, 2,500 at the bar. And I'm up at the front, and Tom knows me. He's like, "Hey, can you get a drink for me and my girl, whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Here's my card." I'm like, "Well, can you get me and a couple of the judges? You know, some of the crew." He's like, "Yeah, whoever, buy whoever, whatever." So once the word gets out, there's probably 10 or 15. "Yeah, we got Tom's card. He just won." And then every year after that, I think we kept doing this little sneak-a-deek thing where, you know, hey, here you go.
We're actually up to like 2% of Tom's tab right now, so we're like 300 something, almost 4. So he's still got a long way to go. We got like another 16% to go, 18. I don't know.
Duncan!
We're at 3% right now.
What Tom has created and what he's doing in the vert realm, I can't even do it justice, because it's just on a completely different level. He's on a rocket ship into a stratosphere. We did not dream of what Tom has created. He's the gnarliest. Like he's the best transition skater. That's just it. I don't know. And yes, we're all apples to oranges here, and it's an art form, and no one's best, but Tom's best.